Many of you will recognise the Farallones Hotel, and the plan today while we're in Puerto del Carmen is to visit some of the places we haven't shown you before on previous videos. So it's to go into the commercial centres and any of the nooks and crannies off the main avenida or the strip. So this is the first one, this Centro Comercial right opposite the Farallones. Lava Bar gets a very good rep here. And on the left we've got Finnegan's Wake. As you'll see when we get out onto the strip, it's really busy today. Lots of people on the island enjoying their holidays here. Still quite early, so these places along this section aren't open yet. Got a lot of walking to do though, a lot of time to see more as we go along. Vino Plus is excellent, we've enjoyed that in the past. There is a Burger King here. And one of our favourite little tapas bars there is Taberna de Niño. They do pinchos and tapas. And if you like veggie food a bowl, Bistro is a great place to go. So everyone knows what tapas are. Some may not know what pinchos are. Pinchos are kind of food on sticks almost, finger food if you like. And when you burst out the other side of here, you've got Casa del Parmigiano. It's a very popular Italian restaurant, been here as long as I can remember. Behind that is the sports centre of the Farallones Centro Deportivo de Farallones. Let's go and find some more nooks and crannies to have a look at. Now this is an interesting new place. As you can see, we're at the end of Playa Grande, and this is going to be a beach club right on the seafront. It's being renovated at the moment. That looks like a really nice place to come and enjoy a chill out drink. According to the sign up here, they're looking for staff. And there's a bit of an artist rendering of what it's going to look like when it's finished. It's going to be called Long Beach Club. All it says there is open soon, but they do have a website, longbeachlanzarote.com. So let's hope one day that will be one of the nooks and crannies that we can show you into as we're walking along here in the not too distant future. Well, this is an example of the kind of place I'm talking about. Everyone knows it as Centro Atlántico. In fact, the sign there says Centro Comercial Atlántico. And on the face of it, it's just a load of shops, bars and restaurants on the street front. But as you'll find out in a minute when we go inside, there's all kinds of things actually inside the commercial centre as well. So let's head in there. So this is the part that really comes to life at night. Big Apple Disco, VIP Disco Pop, New York Bar on my right. Another disco and a beer garden up there. So it's a real rabbit warren of stuff through here. There's Bora Bora. Obviously they're not open now because it's during the day. And Brannigan's. And at the end here We now have the Grass Corner, which is a place that sells cannabis gear. When we first came to the island, it was the only kebab shop on the island. I used to love going down there for a Sunday evening kebab. So we walked through and out the other side, but many people may not have ventured in there. It's very lively in the evening. Lots and lots of loud music and shots and cocktails and all the kind of things you'd expect in a vibrant nightlife area. That, of course, is the shopping centre with a Serenity restaurant on it. I just thought I'd film it as we're going by. The whole front of it's now been planted. It's looking very impressive. And if you do fancy a special meal, Serenity has that whole middle floor, but also the top deck, which has got jacuzzis on it, and they do tapas and stuff like that. It's right opposite Lani's Sweets, which you can see on the right now. And this is one of those hidden gems. Right after Lani's, you'll see this beautiful staircase going down. Just pick up some of the detail of that for you. This brings you not only to Terrazza Playa, the restaurant, which I would highly recommend for a Sunday paella, but it also brings you to a beautiful little beach, which isn't easily accessed from other parts of Puerto del Carmen, so many people don't know it's here. Now this isn't really in a commercial centre, just kind of set back off the strip a little bit, and I wanted to point out La Carmencita, which is right here. And I'll just spin round so you can orient yourselves. I mention it because it's just the best tapas bar on the strip, or in this case just off the strip. Right across the road from La Carmencita is this commercial centre, which I think is really, really tatty these days. But there is a bit of a hidden gem downstairs if I can remember the way to get down to it. We'll start with these stairs on the right and see where we end up. Very grubby. It's quite uncared for down here. There's a couple of empty units. That was a Faz's Indian restaurant at one time. Let's go out onto the balcony actually and have a look. Well, a great view. It's such a shame that it's been left to get so tatty, this commercial centre, in my opinion. Just check out that view. We come all the way down the stairs now, and the gem that's down here that I was referring to is this place. On my left, El Ancla 2, which means anchor, of course, and there is a big ship's anchor. Well worth a visit to get down down those stairs and enjoy. But the rest of the commercial centre is shocking. It's just really horrible and grubby and not very nice at all. Doesn't smell great either. And this desperately needs some investment from the owners and all the businesses that are still operating in it. Very sad. I remember when this was a thriving, buzzing place 20 years ago. We used to come often. I wouldn't come in here these days, other than to get to El Ancla. Once again, you could be walking down here and thinking there's nothing beyond these restaurants and bars you can see. If you hang a right, there's another commercial centre. Our last stop on this. And this one we've got Napolitana, specialist pizza place, the Hotspot British Bar, the Owl and the Pussycat, Codfather Fish and Chip Shop. They're on holiday at the moment, I'm aware. And then upstairs you've got the Music Hall Tavern, which is one of the best events you can do in Lanzarote. And next door to it there's a little Elm restaurant, which also has an extremely good reputation. And in the evenings, this crepe stall serves some delicious sweet and savoury crepe. It's right that we conclude with this lovely little secluded beach, and to make the point that under Spanish law, if there was an access to a beach, it has to be maintained. So all the way you walk along the strip here, you'll see little alleyways. They're unmarked, they don't say a la playa or anything like that, but you'll see little alleyways and you're perfectly entitled to walk down them. And at the end of most of them, you'll find another beach like this one, often hidden by the buildings that are on the street. So feel free to go and explore and enjoy those. Hope you've enjoyed that from Puerto del Carmen on a sunny afternoon.